Hey everyone, this is Cubastic. On this channel I talk about different puzzles and also about Rubik's Cubes. Today I have an unusual Rubik's Cube on my desk. It was sent to me right from USA and it is very strange. If you look at it in the package, you might not even understand, but let's unpack it and take a closer look at it. Wow, you can already see, look at how interesting it is. It's called, as you can see, Calvin's Puzzle, and there's a picture of a crown. Okay. The first thing that caught my eye was its colors. They are so intense and deep. I like that. Also, it's special because it's kind of crooked. Look at the regular Rubik's Cube. As you can see, here all the seam lines between the pieces are even. And the pieces have the same size. And here not only the size of the parts differs, but also their shape. Even these lines are not parallel. If we make one movement, the puzzle loses its cubic shape. It's getting non-symmetrical and it's already look complicated. A very unusual cube, and I'm very happy to have it in my hands today. Okay, I will try to solve it today, but before that, like this video and subscribe to Cubastic channel. Here we talk about puzzles and Rubik's Cubes. Well, let's make some not very bold moves. Well, I think if I make a few more moves, it will just stop turning. For example, we can't turn this side anymore because the lines on which the parts are moving don't fit together. That's all. It is completely stuck. I don't know what to do. I cannot make a single movement, and I only started to scramble it. I wonder what will happen next. Here, even if you line up everything in one... No, it doesn't work. It is not even possible to build a clear line. Could it be like this? No, it's not working either. Something is wrong. It's about to fall apart. That is, it is even a difficult task to scramble it. I was not ready for this, to be honest. Well, back to the beginning. Okay, so we made some moves. What's next? Is that all? And how should I turn it? It doesn't turn like that. There's just no straight line. This is strange enough. I never thought it would be so difficult to scramble a Rubik's Cube. Look, I've been turning this cube for several minutes, and here... That's it! The cube is completely scrambled, completely, after literally several movements. And here it's really hard. If I scramble this Rubik's Cube, I will already consider myself a hero. Oh, I found something else to turn here. You just have to try turning each side one by one. It doesn't work, really. Why? Look, I don't understand. I don't understand. How does that work? I solved it again. And what if I make some algorithm? So, not bad. Already looks good. Already something similar to a scrambled cube, but it's still a long way off. Well, I like to watch it lose its shape. It looks like a defective Rubik's Cube, like something went wrong during production. How to turn it? Oh, this side is turning. Good. Well, it is very difficult to find an even plane in which at least one face will turn. And by the way, it is scrambled quite good now. Look, and this is an interesting new experience for me, because I spent my whole life solving puzzles, trying to solve them from scrambled state. And here I have to do the opposite. Well, I don't understand the meaning of this puzzle. It doesn't really turn. It doesn't really turn, and I can't even say anything about it. By the way, guys, you can purchase Calvin's Puzzle in my favorite puzzle store, thecubicle.com. The Cubicle provides fast delivery worldwide, excellent service and high quality of goods. Among the products there are all sorts of puzzles, cast puzzles, wooden, various rare puzzles and of course an infinite variety of Rubik's Cubes for every taste and budget. Every week you can find cool weekly sales and amazing giveaways on their website. So check the link in the description and use my promo code CUBASTIC to get a discount on your order. Well, I solved it again instead of scrambling. This cube is called Oscar, not only because it looks cool in the frame, it has good musical accompaniment and color correction, but also because it is its real name. If someone understood my joke, please explain it to those who didn't understand it, because I'm afraid that after that many will unsubscribe. Well, I still can't scramble this cube. Oh, I wonder, look, when I put the center side together layer to layer like this, it doesn't turn. But if I combine this plane, this one, where the green, the blue and the red, leaving the layer a little bit unfinished, then I can turn it in this plane. It's cool. I'm already beginning to notice certain features on different details. For example, there are 3 roughly similar shaped parts: wide, other wide and narrow. Well, maybe not 3, but 4 different. So each center has the same shape. And look carefully, each center has one 90-degree corner. That means that in this plane everything will be normal. Everything will depend on the position of the center. Oh, something is beginning to work out. I already know a bit about this Rubik's Cube, although as you can see the cube doesn't want to scramble. Well, it's incredible. This situation on a normal cube would have really scared me, and here it is a normal situation. It can be considered that the cube is almost completely scrambled, although I want to make at least a few more moves. I found a little secret. You can do 2 turns. The length of these corners is about the same. I make 2 turns, 2 turns, 2 turns. I found a position in which 2 turns can be done in any direction. But in this case the cube is not scrambling very well, to be honest. And it seems unreal to turn somehow in this plane, for example. Really impossible. And here again in 2 turns, and here it doesn't work anymore. Well, it seems to me that the cube is solving but not scrambling. My friend Murt is an awesome artist. Let's subscribe to his channel and support him together. It is as unexpected as possible, because the task of this puzzle is just to scramble it. I'm not talking about its solving. Apparently, the author of this puzzle conceived this puzzle so that it should be completely scrambled. And as you can see, I have many identical blocks and I still can't make it out. This is what completely turns my idea of Rubik's Cube upside down, and I can't deal with it even with a lot of experience in puzzles. This is a really unique thing, and I want to state that it's an impossible Rubik's Cube. That's probably the hardest 3x3 I've ever held in my hands. Incredible. But how did that happen? I got the same shape again, but look what a cool pattern we have this time. Look, it looks really cool, very funny. But how to return everything to the way it was? I think somehow this way. I feel like if I solve this puzzle now, I will be the happiest person in the world. Even in this form, this cube can be considered completely scrambled. I don't know what to do to make such a pattern on a regular 3x3. It looks awesome. Look. Cool. this Rubik's Cube can be explored for a long time, and it's probably impossible to solve it. I don't even know what to do. Again, the same situation. I don't even know what else to say. This cube is really impossible. No matter how I try, I can't get out of this situation. I'm thrilled. Folks, one of my next videos will be dedicated to the puzzles in form of locks and keys, and I will show you 3 of them. You better subscribe and turn on all notifications not to miss that video. Thanks. I'm just used to the fact that a regular Rubik's Cube is the easiest mechanical puzzle, because I know perfectly 100 different algorithms and I can quickly and easily solve a Rubik's Cube even without much strain. As you can see, it's actually happening very quickly. But here, even the mechanics of the puzzle itself, just turning of each side, is a very difficult task. Guys, I wish each of you to find a puzzle that looks simple enough, but is actually deceptive. It's really impossible. I think we can stop here because I can't do anything more with this puzzle. It really surprised me. And I hope it surprised you just as much as it surprised me, because it's the only Rubik's Cube in the world that can't even be scrambled. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, support puzzle content, I'm waiting for your comments. That was Cubastic, see you soon in the next video, I hope next time we will solve some puzzle. Bye everyone and have a good time.